Hello learners, welcome to our lesson. We're going to do activity 2 on center theorems. Remember what you have to do, learners. We have to try every question that I'm going to give you. You pause the video, you try the question, then you check the solutions I'm going to give you. Okay? Right, let's start our lesson. Now, this is question 1. O is the center of the circle. So O is the center of the circle. Right, so what do we do here? Check where is the center. This is O, the center of the circle is here. Right, and then calculate the value of x. Now, what do we see here? We have this arc AC. You see, we've got arc AC, and then it is subtending this angle at the center. It is subtending this angle at the center, and then we have this one, AC, subtending another angle at the circumference. Right, what do you know about this? This is an angle subtended at the circumference. So x is subtended at the circumference, and then angle O there is at the center, subtended by arc AC. So what is the value of x? Okay, good. So we're saying x is equals to 30 degrees. Why is x equal to 30 degrees? Because angle at the center is equals to 2 times angle at the circumference. Okay, that is enough. So now x is 30 degrees there. Do you see that? Okay, well done. Right, let's go to the next question. I want you to pause the video and try this question. Let's try it. Okay, well done, learners. What did you get? Did you get the correct answer? Let's see. Okay, we have our arc AB. We have our arc AB. Let me change the color so that I can find a visible one. I think red is better. Right, so this is arc AB here. It is subtending this angle X at the center. You see that? The angle is formed at the center there. And then we have another angle formed at the circumference. Okay, we talked about this. Okay, we have an angle formed at the circumference. So this angle, X, is going to be what? So X is equal to 48 degrees. Okay, because the angle at the center, that's the reason, angle at the center equals 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, right. So angle x here is what? Is 48 degrees. Okay, did you get it right? You have your statement, you have your reason. Okay, that is 2 marks there. Right, then let's move on. Now, let's try this one. Pause the video and try. Okay, did you get it right? Right. What is angle x? What is this angle here? Okay, this angle is subtended by what? It's subtended by this arc AB. Do you see that? It is formed by this arc AB. And then we move to the center. You see that? We move, okay, to the center. And then we move to the circumference. Don't forget this one also. It looks like a bow tie. You know a bow tie, which is like this. How do I draw a bow tie? Something like this. A bow tie is something like this. You see? Okay, you know a bow tie. Yeah, this one looks like a bow tie. Now, it's also, we have an arc here, AB. You see, arc AB subtends X at the center and then subtends angle 10 there at the circumference. Okay, so what will be the angle X? It's going to be 20 degrees. X is equal to 20 degrees. Why? Because angle at the center equals 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, right. So this is 20 degrees. Don't forget that. Okay. You think we can Get the next one. I have 10 questions for you. I have 10 questions for you. You must get everything correct. Now, let's try this one. Okay, well done. Did you get it right? Did you get x is equal to 18? If you got that, well done. Now, we have this one, arc AB. You see arc AB? This is arc AB, right, which subtends the angle 36 here at the center. Okay, this is subtended at the center. And then this one is subtended by the same arc at the circumference. This one also looks like a bow tie. Do you see that? Right. Now this one is going to be half of 36. So it's going to be 18 degrees. 18 degrees. Right. The reason x is equal to 18 degrees. Don't forget the reason. Statement and reason. Angle at the center equals 2 times angle at the circumference. Okay, right. Now I'm giving you the same things, but if you check the diagrams are a bit different. I want you to be able to recognize all these all these different diagrams. This one looks like a bow tie. When we started looking at this one, which was like this. We have this one which is like this. Angle subtended at the center being 2 times the angle subtended at the circumference. Okay, we have this one and this one, and then we have another one that we're doing now, which looks like a bow tie. We have the angle at the center, which is like this, and then the angle at the circumference. You see that? This one at the center, this one at the circumference. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to look at, maybe we're going to see that it's going to look like almost a cyclic quad, but it is not a cyclic quad. This is the center here, this is the center, and then it's like that. It's like a cyclic quad one. We're going to do it now. Right, let's move on. Right. Oh, this one. Yes. You see, it looks like a cyclic quad, but it's not, because this vertex is not on the circumference. Now, I want us to find the value of angle x, this angle here. This angle here. What is the value of that angle? Can you try it? Right. Did you get it right? Now, most of the time we think that the arc should be the smaller one. No. Even the major arc, this is the big arc. You see that? The arc AP, which is the big one. You see that? Right. So it forms this angle at the center. This angle x at the center, and then it forms this angle at the circumference. So what will be this angle x? It is formed at the center, and then 120 is formed at the circumference by the same by the same arc. Okay, right. How sometimes do I recognize this? The angles are almost like on the same side. You see, same side of the lines. Now, this angle is below the two lines. This angle also is below the two lines. Do you see that? Okay, that's how you can recognize that. It's below the two lines, this line and this line. And then here again is below this line and this line. Do you see that? Right, what will be x? It's going to be 240 degrees. Okay, angle at the center equals to 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, right, very good. So now we've done almost all the 3 shapes that are there for this theorem. Even this one, you must get it right now, because in the previous question we talked about it. What is the value of x for this one? Let's try it. Okay, well done, great. Learners, I almost said great something. Okay, right. Now, you see that? This is the angle subtended by the arc AC, where at the center. You see the angle is above the 2 lines. Even here, the angle is above the 2 lines. Do you see that? Okay, above the 2 lines, there. So angle O here is subtended at the center, and angle X is subtended at the circumference. So what will be angle X? It's going to be X is equals to 115 degrees. Y, angle at the center is equal to 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, that's the reason there. Okay, right, did you get it right? Now, out of all the questions that you have done, how many of them did you get it right? Okay, you must get everything correct. Okay, right, now let's try this one. This one must get right. It's just the same thing. Let's do it. Okay, right, you have to be careful here. You have to be careful here because we're talking about this angle here, and then we should consider this angle, not the 150. Okay, this angle here, not the 150. So now, what is this angle here that I've highlighted? This one. Let's call it O1 and O2. What is the size of O2? Sorry, O1. O2 is 150. O1 is going to be what? It's going to be 360 minus 150 because, right, O1, angle O1 plus angle O2 is equals to 360 degrees. Why are they 360 degrees? Because these are angles around a point. These are angles around a point. So we say, okay, angles around a point. Okay, angles around a point. So now it means O1 is going to be 360 degrees minus 150 degrees. Okay, now what is 360 minus 150? I think I can do this without the calculator. O1 is going to be 210 degrees. Okay, 210 degrees. Right, now, so this one is 210 degrees. Okay, I'm almost tempted to use 150 and say half of 150, but that would be wrong. Remember, these angles, they must be on the same side. This one is on the right, it's also on the right here of the lines. Okay, right, so, and then what is half of 210? What is half of that? Okay, it's 1 and then 0.5. Okay, so it means x is equals to 105 degrees. Y, angle at the center equals 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, right, so we got that one right. Now let's move on. This is very, very important to understand because you're going to get questions where all these theorems are going to be combined in one diagram. So you must understand each and every theorem. Okay, right, now let's look at this one. Right, did you try this one, learners? What did you get? Right, now if you check here, we can use what we have here. We have our arc ABD. Okay, arc BD subtending this angle at the center of the circle. And then we have arc BD subtending another angle at the what? At the circumference. So we have two angles here. One subtended at the center, the other one subtended at the circumference by the same arc. So it means x is half of 95. Okay, so x is going to be equal to 47, should be 47.5 degrees. Y, angle at the center equals 2 times the angle at the circumference. You see that I'm not getting tired of writing the reason because you have to write the reasons every time. It should be statement and reason. Right now, so this one is 47.5 degrees. So we can find this angle here. Let's name it O1 and O2. Don't worry, in the exam, you are going to be given the names of all the angles. So now O1 plus O2, O1 plus angle O2 is equals to 360 degrees. Why? Why is angle O1 plus O2 360 degrees? Because these are angles around a point. Remember, angles around a point, that is complete revolution. Okay, so they add up to 360 degrees. So O1 is equals to 360 degrees. I'm going to transpose the 95 minus O2 is 95 degrees, so 95 degrees. Okay, right, what is 360 minus 95 is 265. So O1 the angle O1 is equal to 265 degrees. You see that? So this angle here is 265 degrees. Now, this angle and this angle are subtended by the major arc BD. This major arc, this one. You see that? This big one. Okay. So if you check here, O1 and Y, they're on the same side of the lines, above the lines, above the lines here. So now we can say Y is half of 265. So Y is going to be, Y is half of 265. What is 265 divided by 2? We're getting 132.5. Okay, 265 degrees divided by 2, which is 132.5 degrees. Okay, why are we saying that? Because the same reason here, angle at the center equals 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, right, you see that. Now we have our y, which is 132.5 degrees. So we got our x and y. Okay, right, now let's move on to the next one. Okay, now O is the center of the circle. Calculate the value of x and y. Okay, we need to find the value of x and y here. So what we have here, we don't have the x, we are looking for this, we're looking for this. So, but now, remember to pause the video before you look at the solution, okay? Before you try, give yourself time and try everything. But now let me explain, okay? Now you should be marking your work. Now, OP and PQ are radii, so it means they are equal. You see that? Okay, so it means POQ, this triangle, is an isosceles triangle. You see that? So this angle here is 70 degrees. Why? Because it is what? Because these are angles around what? Angles opposite equal sides. So we can say angle OPQ is equals to angle OQP. Why? Because these are angles opposite equal sides. These are angles opposite equal sides. So angle OPQ is equals to 70 degrees. So here we can write 70 degrees there. Okay, right. And then this is still a triangle. POQ, we said it's a triangle. Okay, right. Now, if we add these three angles, X plus 70 plus 70, we must get 180 degrees. So X plus 70 degrees plus 70 degrees equals to 180 degrees. Why? Because it's what? It's angle sum in triangle. Right, so it means x plus 140 degrees equals to 180 degrees. Right, and then we can subtract 140 from both sides. So x is equals to 180 degrees minus 140 degrees. So it's going to be 40 degrees. So x is equal to 40 degrees. See that? Okay, or you can do it once. Just say, okay, just say x is equals to 180 minus what? Minus, because these are two of them, it's two of them. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's not worry about that. I thought maybe if we're given x and then we want to find this angle and this angle. Okay, that's what we do. Let's say we're given that angle x is 40 degrees, and then we're supposed to find these two. We just say, let's say angle OPQ. I'm just showing you something that can help you. OPQ is equals to 180 degrees, minus 40 degrees, okay, divided by 2. You see that? You're going to get your 70 degrees, which are these angles here. And then you write your reason, angle sum in a triangle. You write your reason there. Right, so we've managed to get our x and y learners, so that is fine. Let's move on to the next question. Right, can you try this question? Give yourself time. Then after that, I'm going to show you the solutions. Let's try. Right, well done, learners. Did you try it? Okay, right. We're given that there's something interesting about this question, learners. We're given that RP is parallel to what? To OQ. And then we've got something like a bow tie here. Do you see that? Right now, we have RP parallel to OQ. So it means when you get parallel lines, think about the alternate angles. Remember alternate angles, right? Think of this shape, and then corresponding angles. Think of this shape, okay? And then co-interior angles. Think about this shape, right? Okay, right. This shape can be oriented in a different way, okay? It can be even like this, okay? Oh, I'm trying to write N here. It should be like this. It can be like this. This is alternate. Even the F, it can be the other way around. So don't worry about the orientation. Even this co-interior, okay, it can be like this. So now think about alternate angles, corresponding angles, co-interior angles. Alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, co-interior angles are supplementary. They add up to 180 degrees. Remember that. So now we have this angle 20 here. Do we have an alternate angle, a corresponding angle, or can we use co-interior? We have this angle here. Interesting, which is an alternate angle. So this is 20 degrees also. So we can say angle P is equals to angle O. They are both equal to 20 degrees. Okay, why are they equal? Because these are alternate angles. Alternate angles equal because RP is parallel to OQ. Okay, right. So that's why they are equal there, because this is a transversal. OP is the transversal, right? And then now, if you check, this angle is subtended by the arc PQ at the center, and then this angle is subtended by the arc PQ at the circumference. So what will be the size of X? So X is equals to 10 degrees because angle at the center is equal to 2 times angle at the circumference. Right, okay. Right, we're going to be doing more questions on Euclidean geometry, Lena, so that you get used to it. The best thing that you have to do, when I give you a question, try it before what? Before you check the solutions. Remember that, okay? Right, now, I really hope you gained from this lesson. We're going to meet in our next lesson. But remember, learners, if you need assistance with your mathematics, please visit our website. You're going to get a lot of information, and also you can send us your email to smarth.education@gmail.com. Right. In our website there, you can even go to our YouTube channel and subscribe and check our lessons. Let's meet in our next lesson. Thank you.